Zach here with WMA Sportsman. We're out here scouting for a quota hunt that we have coming up. Right now, we've probably covered about a mile of ground. What I'm trying to do is get out here and scout and kind of show you guys the process why I'm picking the spot that I do. I like to go ahead and set up on either good terrain edges or buck sign, preferably both. Put both of them together. I don't look so much for the food source here in Florida. There's so much food for these deer to eat. Go browse around and, you know, everything, all this grass, everything they'll end up eating and browsing on. Bucks, usually, if you walk these cypress edges and other swamp edges, per se, flag pond edges, you'll find good rub lines along these. Here's a good rub right here. So, as you can see, we're walking that edge. We're looking for rubs, a smaller rub. But on these edges of the cypress where you'll find these, the bucks, while they're walking the edges, will hit some trees. There's another big old rub. There's a few real big nice rubs. We might put a camera in here just to do it. That's a few years old. This cypress tree looks like it was hit last year. You can see, you know, that's some old scarring on all these trees, even back there. So we got one fresh small rub. We'll keep walking, looking for scrapes. When we start finding these, I'll look for the oak limbs that are hanging down, and you'll find the dirt scattered out, and find a nice licking branch. So when we find, what's up, camera? We just found a cool old hog skull. This guy had some cutters on him, it looks like. It looks like he was a stud. Let's see if we get this tooth out. Yeah. So he had some good cutters on them. Of course, they're longer once they come out the skull here. It's pretty cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Just stick in my pocket. I'll probably end up getting thrown away somewhere. It's a good sign when there's bugs crawling on it. See where this trail takes us. Bunch of hogs back here. You see all the rooting. split them up if we wanted to. There's about 7 or 8 of them. That's pretty cool. Oh, there goes another one. Finally got a camera set up on a little scrape. It looks like it's fairly recent. It's only been hit a few times, but we should be able to get some footage. There might be bigger scrapes back here, but I just want to get a camera out so we can get some footage. So, there's my camera right there. And here's the scrape. You can see paw to the ground fairly recent. You can see the licking branch right here. So we got this little scrape. I'm gonna keep looking for sign. There's a few rubs. We got this rub right here. If we keep walking along the line, I haven't been down here yet, but I'd imagine we're gonna find some more buck sign. Usually once we start finding some good buck sign like this, start looking for setup trees if it's the area I'm interested in. And there's a lot of small pines in here. There's some that are mature enough that I could fit my climber on. We're gonna keep walking. This is like a nice horseshoe where there's cypress heads on each side. And it looks like there might be some oaks tucked back on the inside of the cypress. Hopefully we can find some bigger rubs. That was a big 4-point. So there's 2 deer. One was a big, tall 4-point young deer. Pretty nice. That's cool. I didn't see what the other one was. Looked at me. He busted out of here. Our hunt's in a few weeks, so I don't think that's gonna matter. I wouldn't mind seeing what the other deer was, but that's cool. We were able to get about 20 yards from that 4-point. I think you should be able to see him on the footage. We're about a quarter mile from where I put the first cam. This is a good beat down area where there's multiple game trails going inside this cypress swamp. I can see these oak trees straight ahead. I was wanting to come in here. Looks like a nice secure sanctuary. So we're gonna ease in here. Same thing, we're looking for sign. Yeah, keep an eye out for setup trees. So we'll have a couple options once the hunt comes in different areas. Have a plan A, B, and C. I'm making notes of all the sign and activity I'm finding. Putting pins on my phone. Trying to stay organized with it. So we had some action today. Seen about 10 hogs and that buck at 4-point with another deer. So pretty good scout day. He's going to the right.